what happens to this theta? Whenever substitutions are taken, the value of limit also changes. 1 minus cos m theta is equal to 2 times sin square. Instead of theta, it is m theta by 2. Sin 0, 0. Sin 90 is 1. 1 minus 1 by 0, that is 0 by 0, which is an indeterminate parameter of time. So if you put x is equal to a, sin a minus sin a by x minus a, you will get 0 by 0, which is an indeterminate parameter. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty, Department of Mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Now today in this session I am going to discuss regarding the problems based on the sandwich theorem, that is limit theta tends to 0 of sin theta by theta is equal to 1. So based on that I am going to take few examples. Now let us come to the first one. Evaluate limit theta tends to 0 of sin 3 theta divided by theta. So here let us convert this into the form limit theta tends to 0 of sin theta by theta. Now we have to convert this into limit theta tends to 0 of sin theta by theta. Since we know the standard result for this, sin theta by theta when theta tends to 0 is given by 1. Now here just limit theta tends to 0 of sin 3 theta divided by theta, just multiply and divide by 3. Just multiply and divide by 3. So that is nothing but limit theta tends to 0 of 3 sin 3 theta divided by 3 theta. Just we are multiplying and dividing through both numerator and denominator by 3. Now let us take the substitution. Put 3 theta is equal to x. Then what happens? This given equation reduces to, limit 3 as it is sine of, what is the substitution we have taken? 3 theta is equal to x divided by 3 theta is equal to x. Now what happens to this theta? Whenever substitutions are taken, the value of limit also changes. So when theta tends to 0, implies x is equal to, substitute the value of theta as 0. X is equal to 3 theta, 3 into 0 is equal to 0. So x also tends to 0. So then this limit x tends to 0 of 3 sin x by x. So you can take 3 constant out, 3 into x tends to 0 sin x by x is equal to 1. 1 into 3 is equal to 3. The simplified answer for this is 3. This is how we are going to solve. Or you can also straight away take 3 constants, since this is of the form sin theta by theta. So you can put 1, 3 into 1, that's equal to 3 itself. Okay. This is how we are going to solve this problem. Hope you followed. Now let us take a similar type problem. Now here, what is given? Limit x tends to 0 of sin x degree divided by x. Suppose if it is sin x by x means right away we can write 1. But it is sin of x degree divided by x. Now convert x degrees first. Now there is one formula. X degree is also equal to pi x divided by 180 radians. This is the formula we are going to use. So x degree is equal to pi x divided by 1 radians. Therefore this given limit can be written as limit x tends to 0 of sin of x degree can be written as pi x divided by 180 divided by x. Now here just multiply and divide by 180 like previous problem. So this is limit x tends to 0 of pi by 180 into sin of pi x divided by 180 whole divided by pi by 180 into x. Now so if you observe carefully, this is nothing but pi by 180 into, this is of the form sin theta by theta. Sin theta by theta is equal to 1. So this is equal to pi by 180 into 1 is pi by 180. Otherwise, you can take the substitution. Put theta is equal to pi x by 180. Whenever substitutions are taken, the value of limit also changes. Then pi by 180 into, this reduces to sin theta by theta when theta tends to 0. Then we can put pi by 180 into 1, that's equal to pi by 180. That's it. Okay. This is how we are going to solve this sin of x degree. So here the important formula is x degree is equal to pi x divided by 180 radians. Okay. Hope you followed. Now let us come to a similar type problem. Limit theta tends to 0 of sine 6 theta divided by sine of 8 theta. If you observe carefully, this is of the form limit theta tends to 0 of sine n theta divided by again sine n theta. Now this can be written as limit theta tends to 0, just divide both numerator and denominator by theta first. Sine 6 theta divided by theta whole divided by sine 8 theta divided by theta. Just divide both numerator and denominator by theta first. So limit theta tends to 0, sine 6 theta by theta divided by sine 8 theta by theta. Now this can also be written as, this is equal to limit theta tends to 0. You can apply the limit for both numerator and denominator. Sine of 6 theta divided by theta whole divided by limit theta tends to 0 sine of 8 theta divided by theta. Now same as that of the previous problem, you can just multiply and divide by 6 in the numerator, and whereas for the denominator just multiply and divide by 8. So if you observe carefully, this is 6 into, if you take 6 theta is equal to x, then this reduces to sine x by x, and the value of theta will also changes to x tends to 0. We can straight away write sine 6 theta by 6 theta is equal to 1 divided by 8 into sine of 8 theta by 8 theta is also equal to 1, because this is of the form limit theta tends to 0 of sine theta by theta is equal to 1. So if you multiply this 6 divided by 8, that is nothing but, so 2 3s are 2 4s are, the simplified answer is 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 is the answer for the given problem. That's it. Okay. Usually you will get whatever may be the value of the theta here, the same answer you are going to get in this type of problems. Okay. Now let us come to the next problem. What is the next problem? This is also a very important problem. Evaluate limit theta tends to 0 of 1 minus cos theta by theta. Now just rationalize the numerator and simplify, you will get the answer. Just multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 plus cos theta. So this can be written as, this is limit theta tends to 0 of 1 minus cos theta divided by theta. Just multiply and divide by 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Now this can be written as limit theta tends to 0 multiplied. So 1 into 1 is 1, minus into plus minus, cos into cos is cos square theta, 1 minus cos square theta divided by denominator theta into 1 plus cos theta as it is. Now this can also be written as limit theta tends to 0. What is 1 minus cos square? 1 minus cos square is sin square theta. Sin square theta divided by, in the denominator we have theta into 1 plus cos theta. Right. Now this can also be written as, split this, limit theta tends to 0. Sin square can be written as sin theta into sin theta. Now let us write sin theta by theta, and remaining 1 sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Now just apply the limit for f of x and g of x. If you put limit theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta is 1 into sin 0 divided by 1 plus cos 0. 1 into sin 0, 0 divided by 1 plus cos 0 is 1. So this is 1 into 0 by 2, that's equal to 1 into 0, that's equal to 0. The simplified answer for this is 0 is the final answer for this. That's it. Okay. Hope you followed. It's very simple. Just multiply, rationalizing the numerator. That's all. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 plus cos theta. 1 minus cos theta by theta into 1 plus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. 1 into 1 is 1, minus into plus minus, cos into cos is cos square theta divided by theta into 1 plus cos theta. 1 minus cos square theta is also equal to sin square theta divided by denominator is same, theta into 1 plus cos theta. Now let us split sin square theta into sin theta. 1 sin theta divided by theta into another sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Now if you apply the limit for this, sin theta by theta is equal to 1 into, if you put theta is equal to 0, sin 0 divided by 1 plus cos 0, 1 into sin 0 is 0, 1 plus cos 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 0 by 2 is equal to 0 into 1 is equal to 0. The simplified answer for this is 0 is the answer. That's it. Now let us come to the next problem. What is the problem? Evaluate limit theta tends to 0 of 1 minus cos m theta divided by 1 minus cos n theta. So if you put theta is equal to 0, when theta tends to 0, this becomes 1 minus cos 0 is 1 divided by 1 minus 1. You will get 0 by 0 form, which is an indeterminate form. Now let us convert using the off angle formulas, since we know that 1 minus cos theta is also equal to 2 sin square theta by 2. This is the formula. 1 minus cos theta is also equal to 2 sin square theta by 2. So 1 minus cos m theta can be written as 2 sin square. Instead of theta, it is m theta divided by 2. Similarly, 1 minus cos n theta is equal to 2 sin square n theta divided by 2. This is very important step. See here, you know 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta by 2 off angle formulas. 1 minus cos m theta is equal to 2 times sin square. Instead of theta, it is m theta by 2. Similarly, 1 minus cos n theta is equal to 2 sin square n theta divided by 2. Now substitute here. So the given limit becomes, the given equation reduces to limit theta tends to 0 of, in the numerator 1 minus cos m theta is 2 sin square m theta divided by 2 divided by, in the denominator 2 sin square n theta divided by 2. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. This can be written as limit theta tends to 0. Just take square out, sin m theta by 2 whole divided by sin of n theta by 2 whole the square. Now convert both numerator and denominator into sin theta by theta form. You will get the answer. That's it. Okay. Now first divide both numerator and denominator by theta first. So this can be written as limit theta tends to 0 of sin of m theta divided by 2 whole divided by theta and sin of n theta by 2 whole divided by theta whole square. Okay. Just divide both numerator and denominator by theta. Now this is equal to limit theta tends to 0 of whole square as it is. See here, if you observe carefully, here sin m theta by 2, here sin n theta by 2. For this, just multiply and divide by m by 2. That's it. So this is m by 2 into sin of m theta by 2 whole divided by, in the denominator, m theta by 2. Similarly, in the denominator, just multiply and divide by n by 2. n by 2 into sin of n theta by 2 whole divided by n by 2 into theta. Now, just what is the first step? Just divide both numerator and denominator by theta. Then convert this into the form sin m theta by m theta and sin n theta by n theta. So for that, here just multiply and divide by m by 2. Here also multiply and divide by n by 2. So if you observe carefully, in the numerator, m by 2 into sin m theta by 2 divided by m theta by 2 is 1. Here in the denominator, n by 2 into sin n theta by theta is 1. That's equal to m by 2 by n by 2 whole the square. That is nothing but m square divided by 2 square is 4 divided by n square divided by 4, or this is m square by 4 into 4 by n square. 4 gets cancelled. You will get m square divided by n square. So the simplified answer for this is m square divided by n square, or this is also equal to m by n whole the square. That's it. Okay, very simple. Just the thing is, first in the numerator and denominator, divide by theta first. So divide by theta both in numerator and denominator. Then convert this numerator into sin m theta by 2 divided by m theta by 2, and the denominator into sin n theta by 2 divided by n theta by 2. For that, numerator just multiply and divide by m by 2. For the denominator, multiply and divide by n by 2. So m by 2 into, this is of the form sin m into theta by 2 divided by m into theta by 2 is nothing but 1. Again n theta by 2 divided by n theta by 2 is also equal to 1. So m by 2 into 1 is m by 2. That is nothing but m square by 4. n by 2 into 1 is n by 2 whole square is n square by 4. 4 and 4 gets cancelled. You will get the simplified answer as m square by n square, or m by n whole square, which is the required answer. That's it. Okay. Hope you followed. Now, Let us come to the next type of problem. So evaluate limit pi by 2, limit theta tends to pi by 2 of 1 minus sine theta divided by pi by 2 minus theta. Here also, if you substitute by putting x is by putting theta is equal to pi by 2, what happens? This is 1 minus sine 90 divided by pi by 2 minus pi by 2. Sine 0, 0, sine 90 is 1, 1 minus 1 by 0, that is 0 by 0, which is an indeterminate form is obtained. Now, here this can be evaluated by converting the sine to cos and taking the substitution, that's it. So, here let us take the substitution. Let pi by 2 minus theta is equal to x. Let us take pi by 2 minus theta is equal to x. This implies what is theta? Pi by 2 minus x is equal to theta. Now, whenever substitutions are taken, the value of limit also changes. When theta tends to pi by 2, implies x is equal to pi by 2 minus theta is pi by 2, that is equal to 0. That means x tends to 0. So the given limit converts to, the given equation becomes limit theta tends to pi by 2 converts to x tends to 0 into 1 minus sine of, what is theta? Theta is equal to pi by 2 minus x divided by, in the denominator, pi by 2 minus theta is equal to x. So this is nothing but limit x tends to 0 of 1 minus, since sine 90 minus theta is also equal to cos theta. Sine pi by 2 minus x, sine 90 minus theta is cos theta divided by x. 1 minus cos x divided by x. Now rationalize this. Rationalizing the numerator, limit x tends to 0 of 1 minus cos x by x into, rationalize the numerator, 1 plus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x. So this is limit x tends to 0 of 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x is 1 minus cos square. 1 minus cos square is sin square x. Sin square x by x into 1 by 1 plus cos x. Now split this and apply the limits for this. Let me explain this first. Let us take theta is equal to pi by 2. Yes, pi by 2 minus x, that is, let us take pi by 2 minus theta is equal to x, then pi by 2 minus x is equal to theta. Whenever substitutions are taken, the value of limit changes. When theta tends to pi by 2, substitute here, pi by 2 minus pi by 2, that's equal to 0, x tends to 0. So the given limit converts to limit theta tends to pi by 2 can be written as limit x tends to 0 of 1 minus sine theta is pi by 2 minus x by x. Pi by 2 minus theta is x. So this is 1 minus sine 90 minus theta is cos theta divided by x. Rationalize this and simplify. Otherwise, right away you can write 1 minus cos 2a, 1 minus cos x is also equal to 2 sine square x by 2, and simplify. Any method you can use to solve this. Now simplify this. So this can also be written as limit x tends to 0 of sine, split this, sine square can be written as sine x into x, sine x by x into remaining sine x divided by 1 plus cos x. Now that's all. So apply the limits, that's it, you will get the answer. So limit x tends to 0 of sine x by x is 1 divided by sine 0 divided by 1 plus cos 0. 1 into, what is sine 0? Sine 0, 0, 1 plus sine 0, 0, and cos 0 is equal to 1. So this is 1 into 0 by 2, 1 into 0, that is equal to 0. The total answer is 0 itself. That's it. This is how we are going to evaluate this, right? Now let us come to the next problem. Evaluate limit x tends to a of sin x minus sin a divided by x minus a. If you put x is equal to a, then sin a minus sin a is 0 by 0, which is an indeterminate form. Now if you observe carefully, the numerator sin x minus sin a is of the form sin c minus sin d. What is the formula for sin c minus sin d? Sin c minus sin d is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin of c minus d by 2. What is here? C is equal to x and d is equal to a. So this can be written as sin x minus sin a is equal to 2 cos c plus d, x plus a by 2 into sin of x minus a divided by 2. Now substitute here. The given limit converts to limit x tends to a of, in the numerator, sin x minus sin a can be written as 2 cos x plus a by 2 into sin of x minus a by 2 whole divided by, in the denominator we have x minus a. I will take x minus a here. Now this can also be written as limit x tends to a of 2 times cos of x plus a by 2 into, just apply the limit for this, limit x tends to a of sin of x minus a by 2 whole divided by x minus a. Now this you can straight away apply the limit, convert this into the form sin theta by theta. First let us multiply and divide denominator by 2. If you multiply and divide the denominator by 2, you will get sin x minus a by 2 divided by 2 times x minus a by 2. So apply the limit for first and second term, 2 into, if x is equal to a, cos of a plus a divided by 2 into, if you observe carefully, limit x tends to a of sin x minus a by 2 divided by x minus a by 2 is of the form sin theta by theta. So that is nothing but 1 by 2 into 1. Now this is equal to 2 times cos of a plus a plus a is equal to 2a by 2, a plus a is 2a divided by 2 into 1 by 2. So here 2 and 2 gets cancelled, 2 cos a into 1 by 2, 2 and 2 gets cancelled, this is equal to cos a. Cos a is the simplified answer, that's it. Now the next problem is evaluate limit x tends to 0 of x tan x divided by 1 minus cos x. This is also very important and a simple problem. If you put x is equal to 0, you will get 0 by 0 form, which is an indeterminate form. Now let us consider the given equation, limit x tends to 0 of x tan x divided by 1 minus cos x. Just multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 plus cos x, rationalizing the denominator. So this is equal to limit x tends to 0 of numerator x tan x into 1 plus cos x divided by, in the denominator, 1 minus cos x into cos is cos square x. Now this can also be written as limit x tends to 0 of x tan x into 1 plus cos x divided by, denominator 1 minus cos square is sin square x. Now let us spread this. This can also be written as, hope you followed this. See, just multiply and divide by 1 plus cos x both in numerator and denominator. X tan x into 1 plus cos x divided by 1 minus cos x into 1 plus cos x is 1 minus cos square, 1 minus cos square is sin square. Numerator is same. So this is equal to limit x tends to 0 of x into tan x can be written as sin x by cos x into this 1 plus cos x as it is into 1 by sin square. Just transfer this 1 by sin square, will goes to the numerator, or you can also write 1 by sin square like this. One sin and sin gets cancelled. What is left over is limit x tends to 0 of x cos x into 1 plus cos x divided by sin x in the denominator, or this can also be written as limit x tends to 0 of interchange x divided by sin x into 1 plus cos x divided by cos x. Now we can apply the limit for this both the factors f of x into g of x. So limit x tends to 0 of x by sin x is also equal to 1 into 1 plus cos 0 divided by cos 0. 1 into sin 0 0, cos 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 divided by 1, that is 1 into 2 is equal to 2. The simplified answer is 2 is the evaluated answer. That's it. See here, just multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 plus cos x. So then this reduces to x tan x into x tan x can be written as sin by cos x into 1 plus cos x divided by sin square x, that is. So here one sin and sin gets cancelled, x cos x into 1 plus cos x by sin x, interchange this. So x by sin x into 1 plus cos x by cos x. Put x is equal to 0. The standard value of limit x tends to 0 of x by sin x is also equal to 1. put x is equal to 0, 1 plus cos 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 into 1 is 2 divided by 1 is 2 is the simplified answer. Okay, these are all very simple and easiest problems, right? Now let us come to the next type problem, same type. This is also important problem indeed. Evaluate limit x tends to pi by 2 of secant x minus tan x. So here if you substitute x is equal to pi by 2, what is the value of secant pi by 2 and what is the value of tan x here? If you substitute the value of x is equal to pi by 2, you will get secant, put x is equal to pi by 2. If by putting x is equal to pi by 2, this reduces to secant pi by 2 minus tan pi by 2. What is secant pi by 2? Infinity. Tan pi by 2 is also infinity minus infinity, which is again indeterminate form. Now let us convert this. Now this can be written as limit x tends to pi by 2 of secant can be written as 1 by cos x minus tan x can be written as sin x by cos x. Let us take the LCM. Limit x tends to pi by 2 of, what is the LCM? Cos x is the LCM. Cos gets cancelled. 1 minus sin x in the numerator. Okay. This is same as that of the previous problem. Just multiply and divide by 1 plus sin x in the denominator. So rationalizing the numerator. So this can also be written as limit x tends to pi by 2 of 1 minus sin x divided by cos x. Just multiply and divide by 1 plus sin x. 1 plus sin x by 1 plus sin x. So this is equal to limit x tends to pi by 2 of 1 minus into plus minus sin into sin is sin square x divided by cos x into 1 plus sin x. So this is equal to limit x tends to pi by 2 of 1 minus sin square is cos square x divided by cos x into 1 plus sin x. Now what happens? 1 cos and cos gets cancelled. What is left over is limit x tends to pi by 2 of, what is left in the numerator is cos x divided by in the denominator 1 plus sin x. Now just apply the limit. If you put x is equal to pi by 2, this is cos pi by 2 cos 90 divided by 1 plus sin 90 sin pi by 2. What is sin 90? Sin 0 0, sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is equal to 0, 0 by 2 is equal to 0. The simplified answer is 0 for this. That's it. Hope you followed. Very simple here. Just very important problem. Secant x is 1 by cos x, tan x is sin by cos. Take LCM, cos x is the LCM, 1 minus sin x. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 plus sin x, rationalizing the numerator. So 1 plus sin x by 1 plus sin x. 1 minus sin x into 1 plus sin x is 1 minus sin square. 1 minus sin square is cos square. And 1 cos and cos gets cancelled. What is left in the numerator is cos x divided by 1 plus sin x. Put x is equal to pi by 2. So sin 90 is equal to 1, cos 90 is equal to 0, 0 by 2 is equal to 0 is the simplified answer. That's it. Okay. Now let us come to the last problem in this session. Now what is the problem? Evaluate limit x tends to 1 of sin pi x divided by x minus 1. See, if you put x is equal to 1, if you put x is equal to 1, then this reduces to sin of pi divided by 1 minus 1. Sin 180. Sin 180 can be written as 180 plus 0 sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. 0 divided by 0 form again, which is an indeterminate form. Okay. Now this can be evaluated by taking the substitution. Now let us take x minus 1 as put y is equal to x minus 1. So what happens then? This x can be written as, which implies y plus 1 is equal to x. Now whenever substitutions are taken, the value of limit changes. When x tends to 1 implies y is equal to x is 1 minus 1, 0, that is y tends to 0. Limit converts to the given equation becomes limit. So x tends to 1 can also be written as y tends to 0 of sin of pi as it is. What is the substitution we have taken? X is equal to y plus 1 divided by x minus 1. X minus 1 is equal to y. Now simplify this. Okay. Now this can also be written as limit y tends to 0 multiply by sine of pi into y plus pi divided by y. If you observe carefully, this can also be written as limit y tends to 0 of sine of, take pi, then pi into y divided by y. So, this is of the form limit y tends to 0, denominator is same, the numerator is of the form sine of 180 plus theta, sine 180 plus theta. Sine 180 plus theta comes in third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive, remaining are negative. So, sine theta. That means this can be written as 180 plus theta is equal to pi into pi. So, therefore, this is minus sine pi. Minus sine pi. See here, sine pi plus pi pi. Sine 180 plus theta is minus sine theta minus sine pi into y divided by y. So, for this just multiply and divide by, now for this just multiply and divide by y as that of the previous problem. If it is 3 means we are multiplied and divide by 3. Now, here it is pi, just multiply and divide by pi. So, this can be written as limit y tends to 0 of, negative sign is out, I will take minus out, sine of pi into y divided by y. For this just multiply and divide by pi. That's it. Multiply and divide by pi. What happens? This is equal to minus pi into. If I observe carefully, when y tends to 0 of sine of pi y divided by pi y is of the form sine theta by theta, that's equal to 1. 1 into minus pi is the simplified answer. So, the answer for this is minus pi. That's it. Okay, this is how we are going to evaluate this limit. See here, just put x minus 1 is equal to y, then y plus 1 is equal to x. Whenever substitutions are taken, the value of limit changes. When x tends to 1, y is equal to 1 minus 1 is 0, y tends to 0. Limit x tends to 1 becomes y tends to 0 of sine of pi x divided by x minus 1 can also be written as limit of y tends to 0 of sine of pi into x is y plus 1 divided by x minus 1 is y. Just this can also be written as pi into y plus y, pi into y plus pi. So, since sine of 180 plus theta is equal to minus sine theta, this can be written as pi plus pi pi. So, sine 180 plus theta is minus sine theta minus sine pi into y divided by y. So, just multiply and divide by pi in the numerator and denominator. So, minus out pi into sine pi by pi. So, this minus 1 into pi is minus pi. This is of the form sine theta by theta when y tends to 0 is equal to 1. So, minus pi into 1 is equal to minus pi is the simplified answer. That's it. This is how we are going to evaluate the limits when it is of 0 by 0, which is our indeterminate form. Okay, hope you followed. These are all very important type of problems. So, that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with the different concept in the next class. Thank you. Thank you very much.